really, honestly, I was getting all my stuff together. I have my pepper spray. And the reason I have my pepper spray is because I want to go for a walk. And I actually am a little bit intimidated because last week or the week after or week before, I actually was walking around the area where I live, which is the Sky Valley area. And a dog got out of somebody's gate and ran up and kind of grabbed me on the ass. And it basically scared the shit out of me and left a little bit of like spit on the back of my butt and actually made a little bit of some bruises on my ass. And so it's kind of scared me. So I haven't really went out to walk around. Hold on a second. I'm actually going to put on the water for my garden. I've got like this automatic thing. Hold on. I put it on for 15 minutes. See? It won't let you. I don't even know. So now it goes through to my little garden area, which I've run like watering system through. I live in the desert, for those who don't know, and thanks if you tune in. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I am here right now. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out because I don't have anything to clip this on with, which I probably, let's see. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. Let's put this in my pocket. Okay, so welcome to my garden. It has taken me 5 years to put this garden together. 5 years, and I'm going to tell you, I am feeling a lot of emotion with this garden. First of all, I'm feeling emotion because it took me so long to do this, to make a garden, that especially in the desert, because it's very intimidating to make a garden in the desert, right? And so I had really wanted, welcome by the way, if you're joining me, my name is Rebecca Rizzo and I am the Rizzo Effect, which is a part of a movement maybe, me and my daughter. And it's all about trying to get people to find their happy and stay there, to do marketing and to really just kind of help folks get engaged authentically. So welcome guys. Hi Hannah, hi Sarah. Welcome to the desert. You're in the Coachella Valley right now. And I am doing my little routine. I'm testing out can you hear me okay? I don't know if it's too much static or whatever. But I am in the Coachella Valley and welcome to my garden. These are a container garden. Hi. And this container garden, I'm going to tell you, it took me 5 years to do it. There's some ants going on right now. I think ants are good for the garden, right? Thank you. So I'm a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 1, and I have wanted a garden for 5 years before I was a grandma. And hi Chris, hi Sarah, hi everybody. Welcome to the Rizzo Effect. I am in my garden right now. These are my troughs, and this is my morning routine. And what I'm doing is basically watering my container garden. And I'll try to answer you. I'll try to talk to you guys. Otherwise, just welcome. I have some rosemary right here. I have chamomile. I have a couple empty ones I'm still trying to figure out because seasons, you have to figure out how you're going to plant for the season. I've got lemongrass right here. And I have a mess. So I live on 5 acres, you guys. We have a mess. We have land, you guys. When you have land, people give you things and you collect things and you build things, and we've lived here a long time. I do love flowers, but flowers don't really grow here. I do have right now, this is eggplant, and I have some green onions. I did have, these green onions are actually from my garden scraps. So they are from my garden, and I finished the green onions I wanted, and then I cut them off and I planted them. So those are a ton. You'll see those throughout my garden. I also had here, the reason I have this over the top of it, and I have this, is kind of because I've been trying to plant these forever, and I did some kitchen scraps of some lettuce and some celery, and something came in and took them. So they totally stole the whole thing right out of my garden, and I don't know what did that. I'm still watching for it. So that's one of my troughs. So we've got lemongrass, rosemary, chamomile, eggplant, chives. Then I have this, which I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to be a pollinator, and it's not really. Bye, Sarah. Have a great day. Chevy, I would love for you to tell me more about vegan, because I feel like we all have to be a little bit more tuned in to growing our own food. I have lavender that's also growing. I have more eggplant because I had extra seeds and I was just like, oh, let's see. I feel like a scientist when I'm planting. I have tomatoes, and the tomatoes, they've only given me tiny, 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 tiny ones. Oh, here. This one I think is ready. It's ready. It's tiny. Not really ready, actually. Can you see it in there? It's not quite the color it should be. Whoop, I'm losing my microphone. Sorry, guys. I've got marigolds because marigolds bring in pollinators, and the pollinators are there to fertilize the tomatoes. So I've got that going on. And then in another container here, I have mint. So there's, oops, sorry, I'm losing my microphone. There's mint. That's more eggplant. And this eggplant I actually planted because I have a really like shallow container. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, really, really shallow. And I was just kind of planting it to see if it would work. And it has, but it looks like it's really sad on the bottom, and it doesn't look like it's getting much longer, like taller. So anyway, I have dill down here that does not like being in the shade. So I have to move that around. I have strawberries, which have not blossomed at all. And then I have basil. I am abundant in basil. So I'm going to make basil soap. I make basil eggs and basil pesto and basil. It smells so good. I don't know if you've ever had basil. But look, I even have some that grew from seeds that are down there. Okay, but do you see those holes in the leaves? Another set of pests I was not prepared for. So it's one of those things where it's like, seriously? I planted them from seeds, and now there's critters that are coming in and eating them. And I relocated a few of them. I did not kill them. I saw, and I probably shouldn't have, but I relocated a praying mantis, and I relocated 2 grasshoppers. So I don't know if I was supposed to do that. If anybody watching knows, that'd be awesome. I also now have squash that I have also planted, which is growing. But it's got this weird color going on the leaves, so I'm not quite sure what that means. I've got some more rosemary, and I know I probably should not have planted them all together in one container. But I did, and part of having a garden is experimenting and figuring it out as you go on whether or not it's going to work. I've got more green onion, you see right there? I've got more green onion in the containers. And then this one right here, again, I'm not using my arms because we're trying this mic situation. Okay, let's tuck it again. Sorry if it sounds bad. Oh, that was my 15 minutes. I have it on a timer for 15 minutes, so I don't have to stress, because last time I had a garden, I had to hand water everything, and that was a pain in the ass. So, sorry if that offends you, using that word. I just kind of get very excited and illuminated in the words that I choose. Okay. Sometimes they're not good choices. Anyway, this right here was kale. I planted it from one of those rolls that you buy that you plant, and it's got like sunflower mix or whatever. So I planted that. However, it grew kale. I believe it was kale, but then the critters came in and ate that too. So anyway, sorry about that. But that was my time, guys. I put it on, I guess I didn't put it on for 15 minutes. I guess I put it on for 10 minutes. But there's my live peek into my attempt of my container garden and my mess. I live on 5 acres, and again, you have a lot of things happening when you're a family of 4. Well, you're a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 1. You've got a lot happening. 5 acres. Anyway, okay. Love, light, all things magical. And thanks for joining me for my morning routine. Bye. Okay, let's do this. I'll tuck it and then I'll have to press that button. Oh, bye, Ashley. Bye.